I have two questions regarding the integrity of the board itself. Number one, what is the board's position about the governor summarily and possibly illegally removing Wade Steen from the board? And secondly, to Mr. Price, why do you find it necessary to go contrary to your local union advice?
So, sure. I cannot speak for any of the other board members regarding Mr. Steen. I have known Mr. Steen for 7
the
years.
board should have a position. The board should have a position on what the makeup of the board itself is, and if someone is potentially illegally disrupting the makeup of the board should have a position.
Well, thank you.
Every board member should have a
My
position.
signature.
Your statement is absurd.
There are 4 appointed board members.
No, what is your position? No, sir, stop. What is the board's position?
He doesn't.
The board does not have a position.
The board should have a position.
The board is in litigation. Mr. Steen has sued the board, so the board does not have a position until that legal action has.
So what is your opinion?
I have known Wade for 7 years. I don't care who's on the board. I don't care if Wade is on the board. I don't care if Scott Hunt is on the board. I know
And
the
secondly-
people that appoint them care.
Okay, so getting back to, so the board doesn't care who's on the board? That seems absurd.
It's an
to me.
11-member board.
Well, if the board doesn't care who's on the board, then why are you there?
Because the board members care if they're on the board. They don't necessarily care who the other 10 people are. I can't speak for anybody on the board but myself. I have known many of those board members for a decade. I like them personally. The fact that they're on the board makes the communication easier because I've known them. Our new board member coming on next month, I've known for 8 years. So I'm glad that he's going to be a board member because I have a relationship with him, as opposed to somebody getting a point like our newest board member. I didn't know him until he showed up for his first board meeting. So there's no relationship there. So the relationships are important. To answer your second question, as a board member, I have a fiduciary duty to 500,000 people. The fiduciary laws say we have to take off whatever hat we wear to get there. So the fact that I'm a TFT member, an OFT member, and an AFT member, that hat comes off when I sit down at that board meeting. And I take the input from those groups, but I do not report to those groups. I report to 500,000 people.
It's time for new leadership in TFT.
Leadership at TFT is great.
Not top leadership. Your leadership in TFT.
I just want to make one